Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening? Today we're going to be going over how I edit my videos, just how I use DaVinci Resolve to, edit my videos. Let's get right into it. But so far, I have, I just finished filming my video. So basically how I film my videos is I just come right here, and I press record. Right down here, and it just puts the file right in my videos, and I switch between my face cam and my game, which when Fortnite is open, it's just right there. So first things first, you want to go window mode. Start new project. So we'll call this is Lalum Piece Control Tip. Spelled control wrong, but whatever. Alright, so now it boots this. So once you get right in here, the first thing you do is Shift 9, right? Or you can do the same thing by going to File, Project Settings, and you get the same thing. So what you have to do here is make sure you're running at 1080p 60. If you put a file into your project before the setting is changed, you're screwed. You're stuck at 24 FPS, and no one likes that. And then make sure that these two numbers match. If you take nothing from this video, take this. Take this from the video. This is all you want. And then this I normally put to 1080 by 720, so this is just my timeline resolution, so when I'm looking at it on my screen, I don't want my computer to have to deal with all of this. So next up, you just go to Edit, which is the second tab, and then you grab your file. So this is this. Of course, that is that. Okay, end screen. It goes at the end. I make it longer. It's just a photo. It's a screenshot. Next up, we have outro song. And so normally I do this first, just because it's kind of easy. So right click. So I want to unlink my clips, because this is just, So this is my outro song, which is literally just it's from Ludwig. It's a nice song. It's not copyright, which we love to see. So you want to right click this, and where it says link clips, I never remember this, just unlink clips. And so if you go to move it, to move the video away from the audio, make sure to unselect and then slide it away and click delete. Let's go back. If you just click this and you press delete, the audio, this is one of the big problems with this, the audio will slide over. So just drag it away, click delete, and then you'll be fine. So normally, right here, I extend here, and as you go in, it screams what the F is going on? What the fuck is going on? So I normally hit the what right as I hit every single time I do a peace sign. So right as I hit the right as I'm about to shook it, so this area, I just drive to where the dots start bubbling, so it's all that stuff, and yeah. What the fuck is going on? So the main way I edit my videos is I try to edit out where there's no audio, because that means I'm not talking, and chances are if I'm gesticulating, which is moving your hands around, if I'm doing that, I know, and I'll leave it in. Oh, sorry, Mike. But right here, so I normally start with the so or today. So two important things that you need to know is B is for blade tool, which is how you cut. A is for select tool, which is how you select. So I sit with my hand on my keyboard, resting kind of like how I play Fortnite, WASD, and then thumb. I rest my ring finger on A, my thumb on B, and I go through and I click. Today I'm gonna be going. I don't like the so I cut it. One annoying thing is this little black thing that says the time is always, it always covers the audio. Kind of pisses you off, but it's free. And yeah, we're good. So now I've made a cut with B, and I've pressed A to get it back. I select, and then you can either use backspace, which you can use, or delete, which I like delete better because then it slides your entire timeline. It shifts it. So let's just something that has been talked about a little bit. But, so like normally if there's a really big pause, or I do it and or has been talked about there, I just breathe. It's fine. But a little we can leave it. I just want to stress the importance of it because recently I found really how you see that was like a big breath. So we'll press B. Delete. There you go. So now it's recently I found really how important it was. Initially when I heard this, it was in I think a Jarian video, as most of my tips and tricks are. But it's about like efficient piece control kind of. You'll see it here shortly. But one person that does it really well is Laylam. And Laylam is okay, so right there. You see there's like a pause where I'm thinking, and I'm like, wait, what should I say? How should I introduce Laylam? Arab's brother. Naturally. Bang, bang. And so I'm going to cut out most of this pause and the So you see the is denoted by this little thing right here. So now that you've seen the basis, I'm going to like time lapse this, skip forward. And, stream, obviously, I'm doing this live. Stream is gonna just see, and we're gonna chat and stuff. Yeah, I'll show you how to do, I'll find a place to do, like, probably some more up close, or more intensive, stuff. So here is where I shift scenes, I go into Streamlabs, and this is kind of where, instead of, like, ending the recording, this is where it's just like I cut it out in the post. I don't know. I sound like a movie buff when I say, yeah, I'm just gonna edit out in post. Another really important thing is Control S is save. Do it a lot. It's a good habit to get into because DaVinci Resolve it crashes sometimes. Some people say it crashes a lot. I've only gotten a few crashes, but like I was editing a montage and I had the entire thing perfectly timed out and I lost like half of it, and it was like an hour to an hour and 15 minutes of work that I just like lost. So if you're doing something important, like this is like editing out when I take a deep breath, cue the deep breath, just you really don't have to worry so much about that. But right now I'm streaming and I don't know if my PC is gonna crap out or not. I'm gonna cut out the so basically by saying efficient piece control. So I'm just gonna do by saying. As you see, I've cut this section right here. So it started with me, and this is me running, entering my map and going. Delete. It shifts everything over. We're chilling. Let's zoom back in. Alright, so now I'm just setting up another scene. So I'll cut out me setting up this scene. Alright, so now I'm getting into a bonus tip right here. So for this bonus tip, I want to make sure that let's incorporate some other elements of DaVinci Resolve Pro. So let's hit a little save just in case. Right here in this section, let's do like bonus. So how about right here? We'll go bonus tip. in big letters. So how do you get letters here? So what you want to do is go up by media pool, you go to effects, library, and you'll have all these things, transitions. I never use these. I'm not a big editor guy. I'm very functional. I'm like cut, delete, and like let's make the video look good, but I'm not adding special effects. I'm not adding anything crazy. If you do want to get into that, there's one guy where I learned most of my stuff. I think his name's like Josh. Just look up like Josh DaVinci Resolve and you'll find him. He's really good at it. But just go to titles and go to text and then just drag it here, and then it's there, and then you click on it, click inspector, and then you type. So we'll go bonus tip. You see? And so now, as we see here, let us kind of bring this up a little more so we can focus on our timeline. Bring this audio section down. We can actually bring this back down. Important. So now we want it to just be this section right here. So now NPC control. And also one super minor tip right here. We'll make this a little longer just so it flows more. And also one super minor tip right here is whenever. So that's how you do text. Easy. There's a bonus tip done. So now I'm going into Laylam's video on how he did it, you know. So we'll go now for the transition to the Laylam video. Look, this guy already built a ramp. Okay, definitely do not want the. He already. So we will cut this out. Just in the first 15 seconds. First 15 seconds. I don't know why I got so excited about this. And he does it at least probably 10. So now you see me reaching for my mouse to end. As soon as my hand leaves, we delete that. And now this is my last word of advice. So right here, right as my song comes in, it's kind of loud. I hope it's like that you all learn. So one really important thing, and I do it at the end of all my videos, is DaVinci is super simple in the way that it does transition. So you see, if you go to the corner of any audio file or even any picture, there's these little white tabs, and if you slide it and you pull it over, look, it makes it to where it's a fade in. So this little right below this red tab is the what. So I normally bring it right close, and I like to do a little one of these bad boys. This is only an option with audio. You go on this white slider, you can change the kind of, you know, you feel me? So I want it to come in kind of more something from less here, so it's kind of fades in. That you all learn something from this, and all my socials are in the description. Stream daily, all that stuff, and yeah. What the fuck is going on? You know, I'll bring this up a little more, and now same thing here. You can kind of go like this, and go like this, and now watch. It'll do a little fade to black and then a little fade into black. Right? You know, just little simple thing. And then I always bring it just right to the end where it matches. I do a little one of these numbers at the end, a little fade to black here, and you're good as can be. So now, I mean, this was kind of a tips and tricks, you know, just how I edit. Anyway, so now your next thing is getting it from this to a file on your computer that you can drag and drop to upload. That you can upload to YouTube. And so you want to click the deliver. It's a little rocket ship. And so here on your left, this is what you want to focus on. This render settings. So here's your file name. I'll do Lalem piece control. So now it'll come up here and it'll say job 1. And so you just want to click start render. It won't do anything over here. Just click start render. And now it'll start to go through your entire video. And yeah, so that's the basis for everything. I will go over like how I upload and how I do thumbnails. For this video, I'll just do this on stream, but I may do it in a separate video. So if you have made it to the end of this video, I know it's a long one, but yeah, I hope it helps you all out. I know there's a ton of problems with this. Look on the internet, always has the answers. That's why you're here. Also, ask me in the comments, chances are I've run into it. And yeah, check out my socials, and I'll link that one YouTube that I also used in the description below.
What the fuck is going on?